Hi friends, I'm very happy to be with you once more, and as I always tell you, I'm still happier to welcome you to this session. And I needn't repeat to you why I am not happy to call it a session, because it's not going to be a session, it's going to be just a friendly chat kind of thing. Chat, you can really use it, because chat implies it's technical. There is provision made, what you call a chat box, and you can raise all your queries, whatever you want to ask me, your doubts or whatever, and I will have access to that. So I get to see all of them, and I'm very confident, and I know I can clarify all your doubts, however silly they may be, and that's you benefit a lot. So that's why, that's the advantage of calling it a chat session, and you'll know how to do it. You'll just have to post whatever doubts you have, and I will chance to clarify, and all these clarifications you will have access to. So thus it becomes a very profitable kind of an exercise, if you may use the word exercise. Now, before we proceed to today's talk or chat or whatever you call it, let's recall what we have been talking about in our last class. Do you remember what it was about? Our memory is not always reliable, but still, I think if I remember correctly, we've been talking about agreeing, disagreeing, and also partially agreeing. But these are all common situations in our daily lives, and that is how they are very, very useful to us to practice in that. Now let's have a look at agreeing to. We have already seen all that. Then maybe we can recall a couple of dialogues where we illustrated this agreeing. One example was what was it about? That is, you are not sure whether you want to settle down in your own home country or go over to the US. So you say, I think anytime I'll prefer to be here. And then your friend says, but so many youngsters these days go over to US because the land of opportunities. But then you say, maybe, but for me it's always my own country. So that is totally agreeing. And so also for disagreement also you get incidences in dialogue and partial agreement also. Now let's go on to today's topic, which is preference. On many occasions we have to express our preference, why you prefer one thing to another. Maybe coffee to tea, you like coffee better than tea, or so many instances in our daily experience. And what are the expressions most commonly used for this to show your preference? And also you may have to show the preference of the other person, not only your own preference. First, let's have a look at the expressions commonly used to show you, to indicate what you prefer. I say, coffee, I prefer coffee. Anytime it's coffee for me. Tea has never been my favorite. So, if you don't mind, it's coffee for me. And then I also told you how you have to ensure the preference of the other person, what that person prefers. So how do you put it? how about you? What do you like better? What do you prefer? Is it tea or coffee? Or maybe, we have a list of things to offer here, but you can always choose your preference. And I don't think there'll be any difficulty. We will only be happy to offer you that. And so these are the different ways of expressing preferences, your own preference and the preference of the person you are talking to. And now, that's it. So as in every session, we wind up with a practice to you, which I never ever want you to call a practice, because that again should be an easy kind of a pleasurable kind of an exercise, not that's why I don't want to call it an exercise. So I wish you all the best and have such a very useful time, and I'm sure you will want to thank me, and I'm sure what my response should be. So even if that becomes part of 100%, we have won our purpose. So until we meet again, bye-bye, cheerio.